Yes, guys, decided I'm going to throw some sample packs together. I'm going to finally bite the bullet and just crack on. Because I've been meaning to do it for ages and I've just never got around to it. So we're going to do it. And I thought, why not also kind of film the process for at least some of them. Probably not all of the samples I make will be filmed, but I thought I'd show you how I make a few of them. I thought for the first pack, to keep it nice and simple, just make a load of like bass one shots. So I'm going to make them at 135 BPM. I'm going to make them all in F, right? Sounds incredible. Let's start with some like dead simple kind of harmonic basses, right? So make a nice little sub thing here. Yeah, nice. Then on this one, we'll just put like fifth harmonic in. Oops. And then maybe we'll just run this one direct out. This one stays going to main. So it runs through our effects here. What we'll do, we'll put maybe bit of width on it. I'm going to use dimension for all this so it's mono compatible, which I think is really important for bass one shots. What else? We can maybe just I think maybe let's get like a little bit of yeah, a little bit of distortion on there, and then maybe this one will do a bit of down sample on it. That could be a nice like sustained bass actually. So let's, yeah, I mean, it's probably good enough. I want to normalize all these to like 0 dB, so or maybe should we do them to -6? Oh no, should we do them to 0? We'll do it to 0, I suppose. Probably makes sense. Just normalise them up. -1 maybe. Yeah, cool. And what I'm going to make sure I do with all of these is make sure that the harmonics are all nice and balanced as well. So yeah, that kind of looks okay to me. Maybe this harmonic's a bit loud. So we can just turn that down pretty easily. Yeah, cool. Just a quick tip, guys, especially for the kind of garage stuff. I've noticed this doesn't apply as much to like house for some reason. No, it definitely does apply to house. Ignore that. Whenever you're fucking with harmonics, you never want your very low sub-harmonics, like, so your low mid-harmonics to be louder than the fundamental sub-harmonic. Now, this stops mattering once you get to about the 5th harmonic, maybe the 4th harmonic as well. So basically, yeah, like this 200 Hz one is a 5th harmonic, and then these below are kind of what I call the low mid harmonic. So these two here, basically. yeah, if you end up having this second harmonic here be louder than your sub, then it's going to be a nightmare to mix. You're never going to feel like you can get the right amount of volume on your amount of low end without kind of clippers and limiters shitting themselves, and it'll sound muddy and your kick will be fighting it, and it's just not a good time for anyone involved. So yeah, you always kind of want to see not necessarily this exact these exact comparative volumes of harmonics, but you definitely want your second harmonic to be kind of significantly quieter than your first, I'd say. And I never like to have I don't like to have my third harmonic higher than the sub either. For me, weirdly, like the high, like I say, once you get to fifth harmonic, you can kind of go fucking crazy and have them as loud as you want. But yeah, super important down there, and it's a trend if you kind of analyse, professional tracks, not just like from say me, but from anyone. You'll most likely from the really clean mix downs see that kind of thing, that kind of like shape replicated. So let's export this. Now, will that be long enough for a note, like a quarter note? Is that a quarter note? No, that's a full bar. A full bar's long enough, right? No one's gonna have longer than that. Yeah, fuck it. So let's resample that. Oh shit, function. Cool. And at the same time now, I guess maybe let's mess around with, we can just mess around with this second harmonic, see if we can get some more interesting kind of variations going on. So what if we added a bit of seventh instead of having so much fifth? Yeah, that sounds kind of cool. Maybe with a bit more distortion. Yeah, cool. We'll take that. Shit. Nice. Maybe let's also do, well, a triplet version of this as well. Maybe we also have the sub kind of wobble with it, but just not as much. Same with the noise, I guess. Cool. Now let's mess with maybe doing some like PD from self, which I quite like to do. So PD from self. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Maybe let's put like an LFO on this. It's a bar long, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Nice. And then let's also make like a prang bass. I always like to have a prang bass on the go. So maybe let's use fizz. Let's take that LFO off. Let's also take that LFO off. Let's give it unison. Let's give it 0 width. Yeah, cool. It needs a bit more girth, so we'll probably have to do that after the fact with something like. Oh, what do I like for this actually? I like a little radiator for this. Maybe I'll make the Reese, if it's a Reese, I'll probably make it a bit longer so that people have more options of parts to kind of use from it. We're just doing a simple Reese, a prang. I guess let's actually, oh no we can't because of the hyper. We can send it to bus 1 though, can't we? Bus 1. Whoa. Oh, now we need to, can we set where the bus 1 goes out to? Or does bus 1 always go to main? I think it always goes to main. It's a shame, isn't it? That's cool though, anyway. Nice. So what have we got so far now? Cool. I wrote down that I have to make 10 of these today, but we'll make more if we can. What have we got now? 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's make some more kind of wobbly ones. So let's go back down to a quarter note. And let's delete everything, initialize this patch again. And push, we'll go draw our subs shape in again. We're gonna go for more of a kind of wub thing, so let's just get something going. Need to knock our MIDI down a bit. Cool. And let's also have a kind of higher layer, so we'll have, I guess, like 7. Ooh, we'll have maybe 7th and 9th in there. Could be cool. Yeah, that's a pretty prang one. Let's get different shape going for the top end. send the sub direct out, and then let's send main. Maybe let's give it a little bit of PD from itself. In fact, no, let's not yet. Let's have this one be just kind of a clean one. So we'll send it to some distortion. What's going on there? Put it on bus 1 instead of main, dumbass. Yeah, so just a little bit of distortion. Yeah, that's nice. Let's give it some. Let's give it some hyperdimension. It's weird, lad, because like I don't want to over process them, because I feel like I hate it when sounds are over processed. You know, when I get them, like I hate that. It's like I don't want to do too much, but I don't want to do too little also, you know. But to be fair, they're always over processed, aren't they? Sounds like they never fit in the reason, guys, that some of these one-shot samples that you tend to use, or not, I mean, I'm fucking guessing here, but the reason sometimes the one-shot sounds that you tend to find on Splice and places like that don't often work ever when you drag them into your tune is because they're so fucking over-processed. Like, it's insane. I think that they're just trying to make them sound as big and ridiculous as humanly possible, so that when you're scrolling by, you're like, holy shit, that sounds sick, and you use it. But the thing is, if you're dragging in a sound that's got just caked in processing, like super compressed, like loads of distortion, loads of like lift on it, insanely wide, when you drop that into your project, like if the processing of your drums or your vocal or anything else in the track is not as exaggerated as the bass, it's never going to sound right. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb. So when I'm making these, I kind of want to, you know, I don't want to go too fucking crazy with them, because they'll become not usable all of a sudden. not usable, but what I'm trying to say is that the less I process them, the more adaptable they'll be for you. Too loud. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, let's grab that. I think that's cool. Like reverb, like I'll put reverb on some of them, because sometimes it's a sound design thing for me, but a lot of them I won't, so that you can put your own reverbs on, you know. It's hard to know what to do, what people will want, but what can you do? Okay, so that one's cool. Did I grab that one? Yeah, I did. Let's have a look in here. Let's maybe try mess around with some PD. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe we control that with an LFO. Ooh. cool. Some of these are kind of close sounding to each other, but I think that having the variations in there will be nice for people. Like these three. You could even use those three all in a track together and like alternate between them. Could be useful. Definitely be doing a lot of these for the park. It's actually kind of cold. That melody's got to be saved, lad, in I started a folder for just brain dead melodies, lad.
Yeah. A minor donga.
It's literally just like a similar thing. Stupid donga. Nice. Yeah, so we'll get a few dongs in here. How long's video so far? 27 minutes. Yeah, so I love making these kind of basses. Very like MPH sounding. MPH is the goat of them. It has to be said, it should be said, and it will continue to be said. He is the goat donger. He's got some fucking sauce, that guy. But yeah, let's just make a few more variations. Oof, that one's nasty. Bit of PD. I don't know if the PD sounds good actually. Maybe it's just cooler like without it. Let's get a bit of noise in there though for sure. For sure. Yeah, that's nice. And let's also, when we do this, kind of make a version, I guess, that's wobbier as well, because that might be helpful for people to use, I guess. Cool. Yeah. What else can we do? We could just do some classic kind of square wave warps. I think that could be cool. So what we'll do is, for this, we will initialize the patch. We'll get 2 square waves. The first square wave, I'm going to remove basically everything from that frequency up. And then on this, I'm going to just remove those 2 frequencies. So now we've got basically like a low layer and a high layer. Yeah. We'll send this direct out. This one will send to... Alright, darling.
Are you on a lesson?
No, I'm just recording a video. And the mic's on with Danny.
That's not like it.
Well, it's fine.
I just want to sit in this warm room for a sec.
Why are you cold? Right. Sorry. Where were we? Okay. we want oscillator B to go through this. Yeah. We're going to do a low 24. Yep. We're going to put an LFO kind of control in that. I also want the resonance. Let's go into the effects. Let's get a bit of hyper. Cool, less noise. Fuck. So called that. Let's also do a version with some detune on it, I think. Could be sick. I've been doing some of these in E for fuck's sake. Yeah, right, cool. So I ended up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cool, 14. That's not bad. Hopefully this has been useful for you. The pack probably won't be out yet. It might take me a little bit longer.
Out tonight, guys.
What, out tonight?
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Lad, have you ever seen this go on serum? Click that box next to the menu. Click the cog in the top right. And then hybridize. Just make some fucked sounds. You can just keep doing it.
What's that doing? Just like.
Go into oscillator. Well, no, that's like it's just making a fucking patch, innit?
Impact plus carpet plus loot plus physics.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Danny with the sauce. Ugh. Sounds like Kanye West type beat. Oh, I know, because it's using one of my fucking effects chains. Oh my god. Yeah, weird. I mean, some nice secret sauce there at the end for you guys from Danny. I don't know how they fucking found that, but apparently there's a random button on serum that we didn't know about. Yeah, cool. Big up. See you on the next one.